for Symphonic Band is a tune entitled Heartbeat 5. The reason that Dr. Gilroy entitled this tune Heartbeat 5 is because it is actually in 5/4 time signature. It's not something that you would definitely like walk around tapping your toe to or anything like that. It's very hard to count and kind of feel, but these guys are doing a great job with it. Like Professor Gilroy's first tune with Wild Wyatt, he tends to like to feature the percussion section a lot. And the biggest thing I've ever heard from percussionists in my 5 years of teaching is, we hate concert band because marching band is over and we don't get to pound on our snare drum anymore or something like that. So my biggest thing is I try to help our drummer friends out and give them some other stuff to play on and some other cool things. So you'll notice again with Dr. Gilroy's tune that he has incorporated some other fun, interesting parts, and he tends to feature a lot of solo sections throughout this tune. So we hope you enjoy Heartbeat 5. So the next tune is a total change of pace. We're going to dial it back a little bit. This tune is called How Firm Thy Friendship. Some of you guys are going to recognize the main tune in the middle of this section. We break off into this big chorale piece. I've personally come to like the piece as much as I kind of hate what it represents. They know what I'm talking about. Mr. Frank can commiserate with me as well. But you'll notice the middle section of this tune is Carmen, Ohio, from the Ohio State University alma mater. But they're doing a great job with it. I said the other day they may convert me about that much, but I gotta stay true. So that's why I lose my hair and make stupid bets and things like that. But anyways, we hope you enjoy How Firm Thy Friendship. I didn't even put this together until now, but the trumpet soloist on that piece was Sydney Franck, the daughter of a Michigan fan. So, yay! We're going to continue with our program now. The next tune is called Bobsled Run. The cool story behind this tune is when Lloyd Connolly wrote this piece, he tried to kind of paint the picture of what it would be like to go down a bobsled chute, as a part of the Olympic Games and whatnot. So you'll hear some kind of ups and downs, you'll hear some softs, louds, different things that are kind of, I guess, what are supposed to be like, what it would be like to be a part of a bobsled team. So up next is called Bobsled Run. I just want to take this time to thank a few people. I should have made a list because there are so many people I should be thanking this evening, so if I leave you off, I will apologize to you later. But starting with our Band Parents Association, they do so much for these kids. They help them, feed them during band camp. They're here every Friday night during marching band, helping to get uniforms ready, all of those things. I know Kathy has been spending multiple hours trying to get ready for this fruit sale, which segue into that. This Thursday, we have a choir concert in the evening, and we also have fruit sale pickup. So please come and support the choirs. We have a wonderful choral department here, and it is just, it's a very great pleasure to get to work with Ms. Strebler, who is always at everything helping out. Mrs. Lewis, our middle school band director, comes over, helps at the high school all the time. It's just a privilege to get to work with them. They are fantastic people. They've done so much for Coventry and the music department here, and it's really great for me to get to work with them. So if we could, a round of applause for Mrs. Lewis. The band program also would not be what it is without support of a great administration. I've seen a couple school board members here. I see Mr. Andrews down here. We have Mr. Shabity and Mr. Shen's in the back. Thank you guys for being here. A round of applause for our wonderful administrators. And then definitely last but not least is you guys and your students. This program would not be anywhere without you guys constantly having to bring them back to practice or showing up, or if I decide to get some sort of crazy idea like have a pit with the marching band or whatever, and we have people just coming out of the woodwork to help us out. So for anybody that has helped out with the band this year, whether it be some small thing or very big, thank you from myself. So you guys should give yourselves a round of applause. One final kind of public service announcement. As you know, we have the plan for our big New York trip coming up in March. Right now, I know it's a tough time of the year for everybody, myself included, and I know we're asking a lot of you guys to be starting to get those monies turned in for the trip, with the payment being next week on December 15th for the first